This is TJ's Lego room, and he likes caressing Lego. So I decided to try save it.
It's not weird.
Oh, but it is. This is my entry to TJ's Lego room Crest Mk2 contest, the Gauntlet MG2 Class Dropship. The Gauntlet MG2 Class Dropship. I created the name with MG standing for Mando and Grogu, with the 2 representing the number of members of his Mudhorn clan. MG2 is a cross between a dropship and a gunship. I have taken some of my favourite aspects from each Star Wars gunship that I've found really. The wing shape is taken from Gauntlet starfighters to keep the classic Mandalorian aesthetic, with the wing placement and body shape from a TIE Reaper from the Imperial era. This provides protection from air bombing and stuff for exiting soldiers to get out the aircraft safely, and cover from overhead fire. I finally used bubble turrets from the LAAT gunship from the Republic era, equipped with rotary anti-starfighter laser cannons to hunt down rogue starfighters. The lore I've made up behind this ship is that in Season 3, Mando will go with Bo-Katan to help try and free Mandalore from the Imperial rule, and participating in numerous battles such as the Mimban battle, that sort of trench warfare style, so he will need to pilot soldiers on stealth missions or in large-scale battles. He will need to extract or participate in sabotage missions. That is why this ship is equipped with numerous armaments and deflectors.
Just a quick little notice before we start. I have recoloured the Mandalorian's armour, just because he will be joining the resistance against Mandalore, and he has sort of repainted the cloth underneath his armour just to fit in a bit more. And so he won't show out in his brand new shiny Beskar. Anyway, on with the video bit of the ships. Yay! So let's take a quick look at the exterior. So as you can see, on these 2 large wings there are a few armaments, if I can English. So up front here are 2 bubble turrets with 4-barrel rotating machine guns, or laser cannons. And that just sits on a ball joint like so, giving it a range of mobility around the ship. As you can see, get a better range whilst it's flying. So then, you go forward, there are more rotary cannons on this side, but this time they're ion cannons to help disable ships to make it easier for the smaller laser turret to destroy. And as you can see here, this is all duplicated on the other side. There. Now behind here there is a little turret back here that helps disable or destroy any tailing starfighters that is disguised as an engine. So these wings are secured underneath by 3 hinge plates, 2 there and 1 there, and a ball joint on the base. This makes them very sturdy but also quite easy to remove. So as you see here, you just do that and then you can just take the wing off like so. Do the same on the other side. Now as you can see here, you get a better look. This like TJ's Lego Rooms, I can't remember what it's called, the X-Wing sort of land speeder video that he did recently, doesn't have landing gear, it just sits on repulsors, and it's
totally not because I don't want to build landing gear.
so I decided to just use some little chi pieces from Chima to indicate the thrust, just holding the ship up like so. Now, as you can see here, going at the back, there are some large air intake vents for the engines, just to help cooling systems really. That's the same on the other side. And then a nice bit of curvature all the way to the front. This curvature design is attached by 2 bracket pieces on either side at the top and bottom. This makes it really strong and sturdy. As I was saying. So, yeah. And then at the front here, moving forward, there are some teeth design, sort of like the Munilist 10 gunships. I sort of like the idea that they're allowed to customize their ships, so there's just a little bit of customization there. And that's the same on the other side. Now here you can see this exiting / boarding ramp at the front here. That is equipped with a little window so people can see out, along with also just a bit of detailing here. Moving up front is the actual mechanism for the dropship part. So as you can see here, there are 2 pinholes. There's a hole there with pins in it, and if you slide that forwards and backwards, you can see those 2 bars slide in and out. So say it were to go onto this cargo crate here, all you need to do is just slide that bit, slide this piece forward, and then there you go. It's nice and secure and can fly off with the cargo. Then to drop it, it's as simple as just sliding it back.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And there you go. Except it shouldn't break. So let's take a look at the interior. Starting at the front, it's mainly just a wide cargo bay designed to fit a load of soldiers in. But if you take a closer look on this side, there is a little weapons rack to help equip your soldiers, and then a bit of carbonite storage there just to help with prisoner transport. And then behind that is just a little bit of greebling for pipe work, or possibly the actual carbon freezing mechanism. Then looking back a bit, you can see Mando and his little chair like there with some stairs up, just to give it that forward facing view with a higher up bit of cockpit like the Razor Crest. And then if you take him out and move it back here, you can see he's got a little drinks fridge there, just for him and Grogu to relax in and have some drinks. And then here is his actual cup. And cut this out because that is fumbling a lot. Fumble, fumble. There we go. So as you can see here, he's got a nice little cup design, which is just a Technic bar with a stud on the end with an actual Technic bracket piece on a 1x1 with bar. And then, as you can see here, he can just sit down on his bed there. On one of the studs. Or you could also just lie him down and he can go to sleep with Grogu in the back, who also has a little bed and is holding onto his silver knob thing that was left over from the Razor Crest. And as you can see here, there's a little hologram table, so he can still receive messages and react quite quickly. So that he can also get bounties as well if he's on side missions, really. And then there's just a little bit of slope detailing into there, and that's it for the interior. So as you can see here, there is also a capacity of quite a few Mandalorians being able to carry it here. So as you can see, that's just quite a few there. But of course you could probably fit more in. I just don't have any more Mandalorians really that I can actually fit in. So then there you go. Now let's take a look at the dropship capabilities. So as you can see here, this is the main storage crate or cargo container that the Mandalorian uses with his dropship. So let's just give it a spin around. And I just ran out of storage. Yay! So I'll show you that computer again. So as you can see there, those little blue bits, little control station for the commanders to use, commanding officers to use. And then the main sort of usage of this, as you can see there's quite a little bit of detailing for hydraulic pumps, is this big cargo bay here in the center. This will provide basically all of the soldiers with space and some vehicle areas. So as you can see here, you can take a speeder bike and you can load up a speed bike or two into there. But the main thing I like to do is use it for troop transport. So I'll just load them all up quickly. So as you can see here, there's all of them loaded up with a bit of room still left if I had probably organised them all a bit better. Go away. So as you can see, that's all of them loaded up in there. And I could probably fit a few more in if I just organised them a bit better. And then also, if you put the doors back on, the right doors of course, they all close up nicely. There's also, these doors are at a bit of an angle because you can see there's that brick there, allowing for it to just close at a bit of an angle. And there you have it, your little storage container. Now, so I've made a full video on this one, so it'll just be a quick overview. This is the little tank that I first previewed the dropship in ages ago, and that, so as you can see here, it's all been fully modified, and yeah, just go check out the video, I'll link it up above. Though I have now made these guns stationary and only point forward. That's purely because of age, they would droop down a bit and it was just annoying me, so they can still have a bit of aim, just not as much. And now also, final thing which I don't think I've ever shown before, well, I've shown these speeder bikes in another video. These are done by Wordnuff on Instagram. They're amazing design in my opinion, though they are quite fragile. It's a little speeder bike carrier, so as you can see here, they just fold down like so, and then you can just hop on your speeder bike and zoom off really. So as you can see here, all of these have dropship capabilities, where they're all able to hook up to the MG dropship just I can find the hole. There you go. Like so. That one can drop and fly off. Along with the speeder bikes that are probably the easiest to clip. So as you can see, I've built a cool little display stand with a little diorama at the base. Now this is just a single Mandalorian trying to fight off some First Order / Imperial remnant Mandalorian specialist hunters, really. And basically he's just trying to defend himself whilst the MG dropship gets away. That's just a little quick stand I made to display it on. Anyway, this video wouldn't be possible without the great mock builder TJ's Lego Room, as this is the entry to his contest. So I just want to say a huge thank you to him, and good luck to anyone else that entered. Anyway, so this has been Brits and Pieces. Until next time.